kids up, y'all on. Y'all live.
We're live?
My phone and start shit.
Yeah, you go do your thing, Mickey. We'll wait for a few people to tap in. It's time to crack one. Make sure everyone's hydrated, and then I sit here and dehydrate myself because I'm an idiot. It's fine. Is he trying to box a fly? All right. It was funny. Mickey just took up a boxer stance as he was walking out. He's like, I'm like, the hell? There's no one there. Good morning, Mama Quill.
Oh, we on for real?
Yeah, we're on for real.
Oh, okay. I'm over here.
Okay. You're doing your thing. It's fine.
All right, let me go ahead and share.
For people to tune in.
Let me go ahead and share.
Once a show. Always once a show. Thank you for taking care of that early before his phone goes off mid.
Yeah, I'm about to be on the show, so I'll call you back for about an hour. Okay.
All right. So we've got Mr. Clack watching. Thank you.
Yes.
Mr. Tony, once again, happy birthday again, boss man. And Mr. Art. We'll let a few people trickle on in.
And how you see who's watching? I want to see.
Oh, it just pops up in my feed. I don't know what setting I've done on my.
All right.
Talkie. There's Miss Melissa.
And I'll get on. We on YouTube too, right?
Yeah. All right. Let's jump in on it. In your lifelong resident, except for a short break, opinion, how effective are the cops around here?
See, downtown, they're very effective.
You know what? Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. I mean, hell, you're just telling us before the show went live. Every cop in the county was downtown last night, right?
Yeah, there was U of M, Mott, Flint, Sheriff,
MSP.
Yeah, MSP.
Probably some
what's that new group that Donald Trump's Space Force?
Jesus. Yeah.
No, I'm just playing.
Everything was there. I'm pretty sure you could found the Coast Guard.
Yeah. I don't really like talking too much about the Flint Police. I got some friends on the Flint Police Force.
I understand, like
just a few of them are,
And even if they're good folks, even if they're taking their job seriously, A, there's too few of them. B, higher up, there's no motivation to get shit done. It seems like. So your regular grunt cop, who I can identify with being Army grunts are grunts.
Mm-hmm.
We do grunts and crafts together, right? They want to do something, but they can only do what they're told, what they're directed to do, what they directly see, and what they get a call for. And if they aren't directed to it, they can't get to it. I completely understand, right? That is not on your beat cop. But we've got massive problems here.
Mm-hmm.
When you concentrate all your police force into one area, and then you don't listen to citizen calls. We've had that all over the place. Oh, yeah. I'll take my little finger guillotine real quick. So we've had that all over the place. Friends, calling cops over X, Y, and Z. Mm-hmm. And a friend of our show here has reached out to me, and she's been reaching out for a while. And I'll be honest, I was too dumb to remember to reach back out to her. She's had a problem. Her child has been jumped at least 3 times right now.
Thanks for what she's driving, but listening. But so thanks, Melissa. Thank you.
Her child has been jumped 3 times now. Now, that isn't just like random pick on the kid. This started through a malicious rumor that no one has even thought to ask, is this true? Try to verify. It goes straight to violence. And these are kids, and each time it gets worse. It keeps escalating. She has called the cops. She has talked with them. She has submitted video fucking evidence, and not a damn thing just happened.
So this doesn't happen at school. It's in the neighborhood.
This is in the neighborhood. If this was in the school, I'd be like, hey, Mike, if this is one of your schools, can you have, X, Y, and Z, and try to take care of it, But when it's on the streets, it's on the cops. And when they get the call and they don't pass it down to the grunt cops, then nothing gets done. So apparently, according to the people who decide what's important here in Flint, our kids aren't. Our lives aren't.
Well, I don't I don't want to go that far. But that may be true because well, I don't want to say that. I just know that there's like you said, there's too few of them and they might have a lot more
A lot going on.
a lot of things to do. So I don't want to, just say they don't care. But then again, me speaking from personal experience, my house has been broken into, and they asked me were they still there.
Yeah.
Like like if they were, like I'm not going in to tell them like like I don't know.
I mean,
If you call them in there shooting, they'll ask like, are they still shooting? Like
yeah, I've actually had
that.
I've actually had that. Are they still shooting now, sir? All right, what do I say to get you here? If it's no, then it's no. If it's yes, then it's yes. Just get here, mother.
Yeah.
Right versus wrong. I'll go ahead and just deviate for a sec. It says this will defend its army slogan. I did some time doing some stupid shit for
Uncle Sam
for a paycheck for life, basically, and college that I never graduated. Hey, it turned out it just wasn't for me. But so yeah. And when our kids are fucking getting beaten up, and you as a parent, you can't do anything about it, right? Like, if some kids are jumping your kid, you can't go out there and swing on them. I mean, you can, and the cops probably won't show up, but it's not.
Yeah, but then you got to worry about other parents and cousins and sisters and uncles.
Yeah. And if the cops do show up, then it's child abuse, assault, battery, malicious assault, X, Y, and Z, and you're looking at about 10 to 15. I can understand that frustration. And I heard it in her voice yesterday where we were on the phone, and her voice started trembling because she's so fed up. I mean, what can you do? Several children, in their teens, damn near young adults, are accosting her child. And she can't do nothing about it. She can't stop it. She's done the right thing. We are all told as a kid, cops. Oh, okay. I can't say we're all told because I was told cops are the enemy. But we were all told as kids by our teachers, our community mentors, call the cops.
Wait a minute. Does that say liquid death?
Yes. It's carbonated water iced tea.
Oh, because I'm just glancing like, you drinking liquid death?
Yeah.
That's fentanyl in a can.
Oh, God, no.
But no, to answer your question, Tony Wiggins, I did buy smaller t-shirts, bro. I don't do no working out. No. I think I've been to the gym twice in 2014. 2023. That's at 2014.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to the gym. I think I've been to the gym twice this year. That's about it. So I buy mediums now.
I buy mediums.
That's it.
And it's just like earlier this year, I had that shooting in front of my place. You've had a shooting close to where you were at with your uncle, correct?
Mm-hmm. That's what yeah.
And did the cops show?
No. But then again, we didn't call them either.
You would assume someone in the neighborhood would.
Or you could also take the assumption that everyone in that same neighborhood is used to it and used to no one showing up.
And that's terrible to go on as well.
Right. So,
and to our grunt cops that go out there and do the work, you're appreciated. There's no anonymity here. I respect you. Thank you for the work you do. But to the people who direct the grunt cops and don't put them into some of the areas where we need them the most,
mm-hmm.
You're a scumbag. An absolute scumbag. Because Northside, do you think they had any police coverage last night? At all?
I don't know. I didn't go north last night. Hold on. I'm going to step right out. I got to blow my nose real quick.
Yeah. So, with so many officers in just downtown last night, and I get it, there's a concentration of people. But when the rest of the city is undefended, unrepresented, the north side, we don't know if anything happened. South side, east side, around all of our homes, there wasn't a cop anywhere nearby unless you were in downtown or quite possibly. And right off Miller Road, right next to where a certain amount of money has been spent, where they have a vested interest in keeping it looking pretty and keeping the crime down.
I'm back.
But that ain't us.
What did I miss, Trevor?
Me bitching about our police and how they are letting citizens down, such as Melissa.
Got you. I got you.
Because, like, I come from a small town. My small town police force had as many cops as we have here. Douglas, Arizona has 15,000 legal residents. I have to put that little asterisk there because the actual population is closer to 45,000. That is about there in half of Flint, and they have the same amount of cops. Right?
Is that trouble?
Most likely.
I don't know. We're about to see if Trouble has coffee, though. Oh, and the postman. Hey,
Oh,
Dad.
okay. Yeah, that was the postman. Okay.
In Colorado Springs, I couldn't go to the fucking bar without 3 or 4 cops and then like 6 MPs. I couldn't go to a house party on the other side of town without 5 or 6 cops. There was always a cop around to keep me in line in case I did done fuckered up. Here, it's anarchy. I can do whatever the hell I want because I know no one is coming.
Yeah, I think, well, that's not even a thing. The criminals know that too.
Mhm.
The criminals know, like, I can do what I want. I got at least 20 minutes to get away.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they catch you in the act, or, I don't. And again, I don't want to just sit here. I'm not going to bash the Flint police because they got enough issues without Mr. Clack, you know what I mean, putting his little 2 cents on it. And they don't have enough people. They don't get paid enough. Personally, if I was a police officer and I was called to a shooting, and I probably would do the same thing too. Take my time, shuck and drive, because these people got faster cars, bigger guns, longer clips, bigger bullets,
More friends.
more friends to come so I probably would take my time as well. You know what I mean? And ask you, hey, they still shooting over there?
Yeah, right? Like,
do y'all think this by design though?
oh, fuck yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
Because you can go to here's the thing. You can go to Detroit. You can go to Detroit and not see a shortage of police. Especially when you go downtown. There's police everywhere. You go to Houston, there's police. You go to Dallas, there's police. You go to any other metropolitan, there's police. Like, when you come to Flint, it's like you said, it's the wild, wild west.
Yeah, right. Like, so my armory, when I was in the Guard, after I did done my active time, when I was in the Guard, my armory in Detroit was on 8 Mile.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows 8 Mile's not exactly the best place in the world. There's still 5 or 6 cop cars rolling around.
Mm-hmm.
Still, there was at least some sort of police coverage.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, what this is reminding me of is when I was knee high to a chair, so about 3 or 4, and Pops was still in the Navy. I was born in LA. You couldn't go into like 2 or 3 parts of LA because there were no cops around. Like, period.
Yeah.
We all know, like, hell, Whittier, where I was born, and La Habra, where I was growing up, or not growing up, but where I was living, we had barely any cops. Other areas of town, or of the county, you couldn't sneeze without hitting one.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like many underrepresented communities, especially like Flint, where they've already come up with a plan to shrink the city in the way that they want. And they're withdrawing services in areas that they want. You can see it all over the rest of the country.
Mm-hmm.
And it kills me, man.
Yeah.
It really does.
Nobody's rushing, nobody's beating the door down to come to Flint. And that's to work, to teach, to be a cop, to live, to, you know what I mean?
No one's coming to be a fucking firefighter.
Yeah, that definitely.
What is that, 11 an hour?
Yeah, definitely. Like, how could this is the thing about, like, you can go to McDonald's and make more than the firemen.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to Walmart and make more. And I'm not saying, these are, jobs that, I'm not bashing anyone's jobs or occupation. I'm just saying, like, if you go and spend time, like, you have to go to school to be a fireman, right?
Yeah. Most of the time they expect you to have some college, and then there's an entire fireman's course.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't mean like college, but I mean like training. Like,
yeah.
You gotta like.
And then let's not forget, there is a certain hazard to running into a burning building or standing around a burning building, especially here in Flint with all the fucking asbestos.
Yeah.
Oh, say it again.
And see, that's another. Like, why would you go and risk your life for $11 an hour?
Shit.
On
You
top
must
of
really
that,
love what you do.
but check this out. That's what's even worse than that.
Hmm.
Your water's not fixed. So
Mm-mm.
you're gonna move here with bad water, where people have catching rashes,
Yeah.
still have
Losing hair.
Right. I'm just
Bruh.
saying. So you will move here. I wonder what is the
you're
selling thing, how they selling them. Like, come to Flint, it's gonna be this. The water not good. Your pipes not fixed.
You're causing me to scratch subconsciously. I like taking hot baths because, busted ass spine, right?
Right.
Epsom salt and all that. When I hop out, because our water's so jacked here, I'm like a snake. I'm losing layers of skin. I sit there with the towel and, okay, we'll see when it stops.
Yeah.
And then we're putting that water on our fires. Great. Now we've got airborne lead. Flint, the only city in America I can think of that has 2 forms of airborne lead.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep loading Flint up. I'll see.
And then we hit up the next part of it. So we can't really expect our police force to be around once again. No anger or shame. There's the second one, Mickey. All right. No anger or shame toward our grunt cops. And we don't have water fixed. We believe it's by design. And there are certain people that are designing it that way, and then certain others that are benefiting.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got Fortune 500, multi-billion-dollar company, trying to do some things here in Flint. And they're paying their way to and through. We've got council members that are taking checks from them. And they admitted it on city fucking council. How can you admit it and not get put in cuffs right then and there? You just admit to a fucking felony. There's cops in the damn room. One of the few places in Flint that there's a cop.
Yeah.
Where a man can sit there and say, yeah, I was going to report it, but I didn't know if there's going to be a tax break on the back end. So damned if you do, damned if you don't. No. Owe money if you don't, or if you do. Go to prison if you don't is the standard. But, maybe I'm just old school.
Again, if you are down with the right team, or if you're, then me personally, I know that if I had done anything in that direction, I'd be prosecuted and I'd be put on the front page, made an example of.
Yep.
And it wouldn't just be Michael Clack. It'd be President Clack, Floyd and Brenda's son.
Yeah.
You know what
they
I mean?
would put everyone that you ever knew that was of any sort of influence.
Father
in
of
that
Haley.
Right there.
Yeah.
Hold up. I got something for you all.
Uh-oh.
I got some.
I love it when you get stuff mid-show.
Shit, I lost. Oh, here you go. I got something for you all. I want to put it up, but I don't want to give my source away. But I'll send it. Let me send it to you. Let me send this to you. Matter of fact, let me send this to you. And this comes from, it said, Owasso. It said, another example of embezzlement from a public entity, Owasso. What the Flint DDA gal did was a crime, and Sheldon Neely has covered it up because it makes him look like an idiot. This is not what I'm saying. It's just an email I got. And his daughter is involved with her.
Yeah, I was told that they were.
Okay, it said,
thing.
you know damn well that gal didn't cough up $35,000 to pay it all back.
Yeah.
Neely and Lewis are pathological liars. This is a crime. Layton, Potbeer, and Swanson should be arresting that woman for it. This is not me saying it. This just was the email that I got.
Mm-hmm.
I just got, then it was, then it was letting me, then it sent a link to it said former Shiawassee County faces embezzlement charges.
Oh.
This is August 8th, 2023 article. A former township employee.
That was what, 3 days ago?
Yeah, to face felony charges related to an alleged investment of township tax money.
Does it say how much?
Oh crap! It said former Washoe treasurer, township treasurer, June Kootenai has been arraigned on 6 embezzlement charges for allegedly stealing $91,173.41.
Okay, so anything over 10,000 is a felony, right?
Yeah.
Between 2017 and 2021.
In 4 years, she spent up $91,000. So if this lady, here's the thing, I don't necessarily. If you had to steal the money, then you didn't have it to spend in the first place. So how can you pay it back?
Years of a repayment plan with interest.
But
I mean,
I don't want the people to think this was me. This was an email.
No. You just read what you read from your email. No.
Oh, there's trouble.
She's late as usual. But
What's going on?
She's got her coffee. I got my coffee flavored cigar. Mr. Clack's water disappeared.
Yeah, it's almost gone.
Jesus, dude.
Hey, did you get that email?
What email?
A Lasso lady got smacked for embezzlement, $90K.
Yeah. I seen that email this morning.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
What we talking about? What did I walk in and hire?
Right now I'm bitching about city council and the corruption thereof.
I read that email out.
Someone told me that Liddell and Neely are kin by marriage. I didn't know that.
I'd have to see.
Do it matter? He ain't related
And
to
how
all
you doing,
6 of them.
Kevin Berryhill for tapping in.
Oh, shit.
On the YouTube side of the game.
Okay.
My favorite Berryhill brother.
Yep. She has a favorite, and it ain't me. That's fine, though.
Okay, now we can get back to the subject. So how do you feel about that?
How do I feel about? Look, I've said before.
Lock her up.
No, because what I'm saying is,
Damn, I'm with you there.
no, 'cause the reason I'm asking you that because you know about the email, so you can speak on it too, and I read it. So how do y'all feel about that? 'Cause remember, Liddell Lewis said let them handle it over there themselves. Council meeting.
Fuck no. They. All right.
Oh,
This is going to get a little bit lewd. All right. Just to give everyone a heads up, because apparently my cussing pisses people off. But if council were all men, I wouldn't trust them to handle their dicks in a urinal. Why am I going to trust them to go in and start hitting corruption down?
That's okay. That pretty much.
Nah, you can fuck off. I want an outside source. I want an outside investigatory committee. You guys can't handle my money. Now you're getting outside money going directly in a way that benefits you personally. I don't want you handling shit.
Hey, Karen.
Yes,
Hey,
I will say that because I was there too, Miss King. Yes, I was there. She was there. Yes. I don't want to. Okay.
No, I mean,
Enlighten us what was going on. I missed it.
No, this was saying, why is Liddell standing up with Neely when he's standing up lying? She was at the Peacekeepers at Homes to welcome back the children to school.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, I yeah.
I mean, I guess if you get your hand caught in a cookie jar, you have to do something to try to be, actually, you know what? Let me take that back. Maybe she does like kids.
I thought
maybe she does give a fuck about kids.
What, are they man up still?
Hmm?
The Peacekeepers, are they still man up or are they just Peacekeepers now?
Mm-hmm.
They're just the Peacekeepers.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see where you were going with that. Well, it wouldn't have mattered.
Because I started off with them too. With the man up Peacekeepers, I started off with them too. And I don't know. Uh-oh, we got more company?
I don't know who that is.
I don't have no friends. Like all my friends in town are sitting right here. I got a cigar.
You ain't going up in here.
Won't be throwing no hats. Who?
Oh, the gentleman from at the end.
What?
Wait, you got a hat?
What kind of car is it?
It's some sort of Jeep.
Oh, okay. No. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's for Brother
Okay.
Clack. Okay.
So,
Set that down. Okay. And you said you wanted to be on.
Yes.
What is your feelings on whatchamacallit on that corruption?
Oh, I did a whole show last night.
I know,
on that.
but
It's
I told you I'm gonna have a black eye today, so I had other things going on.
yeah. That whole thing was like I always explain it. It was a Tubi movie made for TV. You had to be there to get the real full effect, the dramatic speech confessions that were given for the FBI. I mean, for the public, and it was just I've never seen anything like it. I really haven't. I think the whole thing from start to finish was a complete disaster.
I mean, you can tell both of them were coached, but only one of them remembered the coaching.
I can't even say both of them was one of them had to be coached. But it was by the wrong coach.
Oh yeah. I mean, maybe by a certain lawyer that tells you if it's sunny outside, you still poke your head out to see if you get hit by rain. But
yeah.
Here's my thing. Why am I trying to do everything correctly and, trying so hard to do everything the right way and be viewed in the right light when there's people that are in more important positions than I have that are just blatantly doing things the wrong way?
Because you have some integrity, some self-respect, dignity.
Nah. Because he doesn't have the millionaires backing him. So if he messes up, he's going straight to jail. Do not pass go. You will not collect $200. You're going straight to jail.
You're going into debt. You will collect $2,000 in debt.
Right.
Yeah. No,
and the ones that are messing up, they got a cushion that they fall on. So
they got more than millionaires with a Fortune 500 company, global Fortune 5. That's billions.
Yeah.
And then they can leverage assets.
And I disagree with you with that.
What?
If they would have called me, I might have took it. But since they didn't call me, we where we at.
Did you say that there was a school board member?
I didn't say they didn't. I didn't say they called. No, they didn't reach out to 18.
I was just putting the people out there saying, I want to do business. I left my morals at the house.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, they trying to get in and get their message out to the urban community through this way, through podcast.
This is Trevor's Rant. What the fuck are you two talking about?
Ashley Capital.
Oh, fuck them.
Talking about if Ashley Capital would have reached out, but they did reach out to A10. A10 just hasn't reached out to them with everything that's came up. I just don't. But I heard today, a source told me today, because y'all know I come with the teacher. The streets is saying that. I don't want none of that. That's say death on there. I don't want none of that.
That's death.
Dude, I don't want nothing to say death. I want to live. But yes, the streets say, and I have to check because I don't have a problem calling Uncle AC, but I was just walking in that they meeting with him today, so maybe they'll pop up on his show Saturday. We'll see.
What?
Yeah, they trying to meet with different people to come on shows and stuff, and get their message out.
You see, here's the thing: whenever you get one of those groups like that, you're always going to have some sort of presser, someone that is trained to talk to press. And honestly, I'm not trained as press, so they're just going to come in, spin a fancy tale, run us around, or run AC around, or run whatever podcast around.
Look at Clack.
Like that just made me feel some type of way.
Why? Because they meeting with people?
No, the person that you just said.
Well, I just said word on the street. I mean, I haven't called him yet.
But again, that's the same person that had I won't even say.
Okay.
No.
I'm sorry. But he's a talk show host. So if they want to meet with him to come on his talk show or whatever, just like they wanted to do with us. So you have to remove the personal and take on his position as a talk show host.
Right. But I'm just gonna not even say.
It's gonna turn into Michael's rant.
I'm not even say because Clack gonna get the rant.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
We can hit a Clack rant. You brought the paper.
I did.
Somebody tagged Uncle AC
with this before.
I did.
And
if you don't want to go into
I would have called him.
No,
matter of fact,
I want to hear
text him right now because I don't want nobody to think that I'm talking behind his back.
I don't know.
He gets all of them calls saying that you was on the show. Then
that's why I just said I'm just
gonna
be quiet because that just rubs me so wrong.
I mean, we could just tag him and let him know that there's something going on.
You tag him, and then I'm gonna.
He's not my friend. Do you think that gentleman wants to be my friend? Shit.
Sorry.
Ain't no one want to be my friend, really. Smart people.
Well, you
Smart
know
people,
what?
honestly.
I'll tag him. There we go. So I tagged him in text, and we will see what happens.
So you had something before we went on to Ashley Capital that you wanted to talk on.
Got it for you. Hold on, brother.
What did he say?
I don't know.
I'll send it to the brother.
I'm
What happened?
deep.
I got it for you. Hold on one
You was asking me Trevor, something about a school board member.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
somebody. I saw. I think I saw something that somebody said that. Go ahead.
He's got his finger up, telling us to wait the hell up.
Check your what's the name.
What?
You got your mic on, Mickey?
Yeah, my mic on. I just sent
Check
it
what?
in the
Okay.
text. You
Yeah.
get that text.
Oh, here it is.
Mickey, I want to tell you, I got another call on the way to the studio.
Oh.
And they said they really like hearing your voice on the air. So unplug your mic. We don't want you to get too popular.
Mickey does have a voice for radio, though.
He does.
Like, he's got the right amount of bass, and he can just make it smooth.
Okay, so I don't even.
Don't worry about it. My my gospel.
Oh,
I'm doing the gospel show.
he preaches. He's gonna. We got
You know
we got
what?
our after the show, and he's
Can-
gonna preach.
Can we get Mickey, like, an Audible contract to just start reading parts of the gospel?
I am. It's coming, but I don't want to take away from Trevor's rant. But the gospel by
My-
Nick is on the way.
My big sister said you got that right to talk, Clack. Yeah, little sister say everything. I sure do, big sister. I can't help it. It's just in our blood.
I just bitch when you're playing.
I just be trying. I just try to not be.
Messy?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't being messy. I said allegedly.
Well, no.
The streets was saying.
There's a
and then
side
I
issue.
text and asked them.
There's a side issue. And, like, you can see it on his face. He's got something to say that doesn't quite go with what
Do
we're
you
saying,
wanna
but
text it to
it's
me and I'll
adjacent.
say it?
No, I'll just leave it where it is.
Okay,
for now.
we're gonna leave it in
And
the
then,
hat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
Toss the hat.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just
All right,
gonna
you wanna
leave
get it
where is
structured.
for now.
Okay.
And
It could have just been.
It could have been just a rumor. It could have been just
this
the
wasn't-
streets.
Not
what I was,
his
no, What I
adjacent.
was saying was
Oh,
not a
what
rumor.
was he saying?
That's
Are
what
you
I'm
gonna
saying. Like,
tell
I
me?
would.
Okay,
I would.
I'll wait.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't want to do
I'll
that.
wait till we get off.
I'm
air.
not going to spell
I don't
someone
wanna do
else's cup
Okay,
of tea.
I'll wait. I'll wait.
But Ashley Capital, I did hear
Yeah.
as though they might be going on the AC Dooman show.
Yeah. Allegedly,
Allegedly.
a word on the street
Word on the street.
says that Unc got a meeting with him today.
Right.
I text him. I haven't got a text back. You know, Unc, I done tagged you. So can't nobody say I was talking behind your back. Because you know I don't do that, Unc. You know I'm going to ask you. What I say on here, I can say to you. I'm not one of them them keyboard gangster people. That's not in my DNA.
Don't blow this
Thumbs
Ashley
up.
Capital deal for us, man.
Listen, let me tell you where everything is going right now. I just, I can't take, I'm not selling out my people. I can't do it. Not for no lawnmower. They giving out lawnmower and candy.
Yeah, what was
Hey,
it?
look, I'm just gonna say, if you get a donation from Ashley Capital, I'm not gonna. They're not gonna put me in that. President Clack was there.
See, I can't take that. See,
That's what I'm. Yeah, and that's what it would
I
have
done
been.
got it. I
They
done-
thought
I
I
done-
had no sense, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's what
I
kinda
can't- I
irritates
can't-
me
This
a
is
little bit.
terrible.
President Clack, no, he that.
Oh,
Yeah, well, he got that.
They took the money. How we gonna
Yeah.
know they ain't took money from more people?
How you get that Jeep?
Right, and you
How
see
you
how
get a
they-
lawnmower? He
they-
got a.
They just throwing people out
Yeah,
there.
I don't know if
No.
I want to start crying now. Y'all done got two more for me, man. I was
I'm
really
just
thought
saying.
we
No,
was
we
coming
just
back.
trying to
might
keep
say-
it real. I
They
can't
might
say.
I got my weed whacker from them or something.
I know.
How we gonna
No,
sit on
I
here and
was-
say we
I was
gonna
going
keep
for
it
the
real
bag
every
for us.
week and taking money from people?
I was gonna
Look.
go. I was gonna ask for a meal.
I'll keep
Yes,
it
Miss
real.
King, I
Oh,
believe that. I
who
believe
said
that's
that?
exactly why. That's
Yeah.
exactly why.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
yes.
I will take money.
Not to keep
from
working.
someone to
Hey,
talk shit about
Councilwoman
them.
Burns. Working in media has too many restrictions. Speak the truth at all times, even if your voice shakes. Dick Gregory. That's right. Yeah.
Well,
Nephew is something else.
make
You
my
know,
voice shake.
I got a question.
I might have an answer.
I don't think you got the answer. 'Cause
Probably
you got
not.
the same question.
Oh,
Unless you talked to him already. I haven't talked to
Who?
Clack. What happened? What was the reasons that Washington school didn't go down? Because I seen Luna put up the post like,
yeah. Actually, I
Washington
did
school
ask
not
that
going
question
down.
on his post. I was like, "Hey,
Yeah.
boss, what were the
happened?
concerns?"
Right? Did you get an answer?
No.
Okay. So we got the president.
I
here. We
think Dylan's been hella busy though.
Yeah,
It's that time of year.
he sure has. Shouts out to Mr. Luna.
So here's the thing. So we had already done the RFP process. The bidding process was already done and over with, and Mr. Dumas has been showing up to our meetings, and he was voicing his concerns about African American
Can you
businesses.
take your eyes back to white and not black, please?
I'm
Because they you turning up there in the face.
Yeah, you can tell that I'm
Come
it's
on,
getting
come
hot in
on,
here.
come on.
So so over the past couple of months, we've had Mr. Dumas showing up to our meetings, voicing his concerns about black businesses not being. No, I'm fine, thank you. About not getting a fair shake when it comes to the contracts or whatnot, which is cool because I specifically remember when we started the process. I leaned over to Mr. Jones and asked him, "Is there a way that we could make sure that black businesses get 30, 25, 30% of the work?" I would have said more, but I just didn't know how many black contractors that we had in this city to get the work. So I said 30%. The answer was we can't necessarily do that because I wasn't really familiar with the bidding process anyway.
Okay.
So we can't necessarily ensure that because that would be impartial. I mean, you would be partial to, you know what I mean? So, and I understood that. Cool. Okay. Now, fast forward, the bids come. Now, the thing was with Mr. Dumas is that he wanted the bids to be read openly in a meeting. Okay. So
that could really sabotage a business or three.
Okay. So at the end of the day, it happened. It wasn't a board meeting, there was a meeting. Okay. Now, we get to the meeting the other day and the bids are open. We got the bids and we see who's bidded. There are 6 companies that bid. Four qualified, 2 were disqualified because they didn't have a specific document completed in the contract. And this specific document basically
skip page 7.
Huh?
They skip page 7.
No, they skip the page that says that there's not a conflict of interest with you and somebody that's on the board. Okay, so they didn't. So these two contractors
was connected to somebody on the school board.
I don't know. I can't say that. I'm not gonna say that.
Just
they have to fill out
the paper saying no, I'm not.
Okay.
Whether they are or not.
Okay. This is getting good.
So they neglected to complete that.
Okay.
So
they said we're not gonna fill it out.
I don't know what they said. They they did.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say what they said. I just know that they didn't. That they did. I just know that they did not complete that part in the contract or whatnot. So that disqualified them automatically. So we got the bids. We saw the bids. We got a bid that came through less than what we had allocated the money for. So we were, of course, naturally we would choose that company, right? Or so you would think. Yeah, right. So what happened was
spending less to get more.
Right. So what happened was we get to the meeting and someone says that it's unfair because they weren't some type of way it wasn't fair that they weren't able to do something. And so my thing was, if everybody knew that you have to complete this document, it's not the state law says that you don't, if there's a full demo, you do not have to have this documented. You don't have to have it, but it's common practice. It's good practice to have it. Basically to say, I'm not related to you, you're not related to me. It ain't no conflict of interest.
Yep. And you guys are trying to clean up the board. You want to make sure there's no conflicts.
Of course, I didn't know anything about this until we got on the board floor and we get our board packet, we flip it open and we see the bids. We see the bids and we see that there are 6 companies and 4 of them are qualified, 2 were disqualified. And it says the reason why they didn't complete this document. Okay. All right. Now, specifically, if you can go back and ask and watch the meeting, and I ask very specific questions. How long has this been a common practice that we've completed this document has been used in the Flint Community Schools? Now, the guys from Clark, 35, 40 years.
That's a long time.
35 to 40 years is you know what I mean?
That's more time than I've been on this earth.
Right. Almost as long as I've been on this earth. Okay.
I ain't been on this earth that long.
So-
You're 22. Shut
They-
up.
So,
I know
so
that's
my
right,
thing,
baby.
my thing was like, okay, so why are we
Why?
going back to switch this? We're going back, like we actually voted to change, to redo the bidding process. So the bids that we just got that are already opened and known to the public, what we're doing is going to possibly put us into litigation because the four
Ooh.
company, the four contractors that already bid are they like they're going to say, okay, well look, we did the thing the right way. We
Right.
completed it the right way.
Right.
Why do we have to suffer because these other people didn't?
Right.
Now, that specific person gave me a phone call about the bidding process and why I voted the way I voted.
Okay.
Now, my thing was I voted the way I voted because we specifically as a board walked the city through how the bid process works because that same person was at our board meetings and they were complaining about it not being feasible for the common person. Now, this is my argument. If you have a legitimate business and you don't know, bidding is not something that's abnormal or something that's, you know what I mean? Like this is something that is common business. Like
Yeah,
if
I
you,
submitted
this is
bids
not
before.
right. So this is not something that you should have to go to college for or get a master's or PhD for. This is something that if you got a reputable business, you should know how to do.
Right.
But at a board meeting, we walked everyone through, go to the website, click on the about section, go down to where it says bids. We walked everyone through it. Not only that, I know myself, Treasurer Luna, and Trustee King all posted it, and it was on the school website, the school Facebook page when the bids were going to be open. So you could go yourselves and go and watch.
Let me reinforce your point here.
Mhm.
I said a little bit earlier, I did not graduate college. We all know I am not the smartest man on this planet. I'm definitely not even the smartest man in this room. And I have completed bids before. If a Neanderthal like I can do it, literally anyone can.
Well, the argument was that the call that I got was we're voting against black business.
Mm.
That offended me very highly because I know the type of person that I am.
Okay.
I know that I'm not racist at all,
Mm.
but I am pro-black 1,000%.
Right. You got on a shirt to say Crenshaw.
Yeah,
You
rest
can't
in
get more
peace,
blacker
Nipsey.
than black. You blackity black than black.
So, and this is I was
You're welcome, baby.
I was offended when it was like when the person called me and said I was against black business because I know what I like.
Yeah.
So the thing was, so I asked, I said, hey, so how many of the contractors that actually put in the bids were black owned business? None.
Oh, then how the fuck are you against? Like, what are you supposed to do? I'm not voting for shit.
So we walked.
We're not going to move our school, our board forward. We're not going to move the schools forward because
we walked everyone through the bidding process during an open board. We took time away from doing what we need to do for the schools to walk everyone through. Click on the Flint Community Schools website, click on the About section, go down to where it says bids, and follow the prompt from there. We did that. We also posted on our personal Facebook pages when the bids were going to be open so you could come and see that ain't no shady stuff going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody went. The one person that did go, Trustee King.
Mm.
He went. He saw what happened. He saw this and he called me. He said, hey, look, I just want to inform you that this is going on. This happened, this happened, this happened. And he told me what the bids were. Cool. All right, we're going to take that. That's less than what we said that we wanted to spend. Because if you look at it, remember, it was a meeting when Mel said, hey, we got $700,000, not a penny more. Y'all remember that? Not a penny more. Remember that?
I remember that.
Cool. All right. The bid came in less than that. What we got to talk about? What we got to talk about? Let's go. Nope, we got a problem with somebody said that it wasn't fair. It wasn't fair. So we have to go and do the bidding process again. Now, what that is going to do is say these 4 companies that actually did complete the process the correct way are going to say, you know what? This is some Trevor or Wyntis that's got a contracting company is going to say, hey, they saw what we did. Now they can come back in
And
bid lower.
Now it is actually unfair.
Y'all
So
gonna get
now,
sued.
exactly. So now this is actually some type of form of bid rigging. You know what I mean? So now we got, and this is just me, I'm gonna piss some people off, but we got board members violating our own board policy.
Y'all sound like
We
city council.
voted 4-3. It passed to redo the bidding process again. So again, what's gonna happen is somebody gonna say,
it's not fair.
Somebody
I
gonna
got
say
my bid in. I put X amount. Everyone knows what I bid now, and now they can undercut me. Why the fuck am I gonna? Why am I gonna put in any more work with the Flint community schools? And you know what? Because I wasted time and energy and I just got undercut. Fuck you! I'm suing you.
yes.
That is exactly what's gonna happen.
Yes. So
and I can understand how you're fucking pissed.
Yes.
So was the person that got awarded the bid?
We
They just
haven't
got
awarded
awarded.
anyone yet. The bids were read. They were opened up, and we saw how much people had bid, how much they were going to charge us to do this. So we
Okay.
haven't gone with anybody. That's what I thought we were going to do at the meeting, which did not happen.
Okay, so y'all open up the bids.
Yes.
And you read out, and everybody know who bidded what.
Yes.
And then you had two companies that didn't fill out everything.
The one document,
Okay.
that one document that says that there's no conflict of interest, basically.
So they got disqualified.
Yes.
So I'm missing the point here. What happened?
Apparently, my best guess is somebody must be upset
because those two got disqualified.
Right.
One of them two.
Right.
And so they said, let's do it all over again.
Neither of which are black businesses, though.
None of them are black business. Are any of them minority business? You know, they like to trick us with that. Minority could be women or black.
You're right, but that's not what the argument was. It was black.
Black.
Yes.
Black.
Black.
Okay.
That's what they hit you with.
Yes.
That was to hit you with the Statue of Liberty.
Right. They said, stay woke, Clack, stay woke.
Yeah,
Black woke. Clack woke.
And I bet you it was a black person that came to you.
Y'all just said their name.
Yeah, he just said it was old Unc. It was Unc.
You guys might.
He got a little upset when I said that Unc was possibly.
You ain't see how I got uncomfortable and got to sitting over here.
But we're not saying that Unc may be talking to Ashley Capital for the good reasons.
But then if you call me trying to check me about my vote, about how I'm not supporting black business, and then you go over here, you see where I'm going with this, like.
But maybe he called you as concerned resident Uncle AC Dumas, and he meeting with Ashley Capital Day allegedly as radio talk show host AC Dumas. Unc, I'm trying for you. Unc. I'm trying for you.
Look, yeah, you're trying to connect, an A and a 3 on two different puzzles here.
Okay, I'm sorry.
At the end of this is just me. I don't think I need to explain anything with the way I vote. I ask questions so you can see the direction that I'm going in, so you can see why I'm thinking the way I'm thinking. I ask very specific questions so you can see that. If you look at the meetings, all of them, not just the ones that concern you and your interests, look at all of them and you can see that I specifically asked, how can we make sure that black people get 30% of this work?
Right.
It would have been 50. It would have been 100. But I just don't know if there was enough black business to get that much of the work.
Right.
And then I didn't understand the process because that is conflict of interest. That is that you're showing favoritism towards a specific company. So you can't do that. That's why there's a bidding process. I didn't understand that then, but I do now.
Can I ask another question, Trevor?
Can I ask one first?
Sure. It's your show. I got to write mine down, though, because I'm going to forget.
Now, here's my thing. If all 6 companies that submitted a bid were not black businesses, what is someone's vested interest? What's his name? Mr. Dumas's vested interest here in making sure that one of the 2 that got disqualified or one of the ones that didn't even have the lowest. Like, if you're going against black business in his words, but all these businesses were white and no one else wanted to submit the bid, either they didn't have the capacity or they just didn't want to work on it. How is this voting against black business if they were all white owned?
Because from what I was told is that black people don't want to deal with Clark Construction, who manages our construction projects. They don't want to be paid by Clark, which is not how it works.
Okay.
The
It
bids
comes from
come through
you.
right. The bid, like I said, the bids. You go on the Flint Community Schools website. You
Mhm.
click on the About section. You go down to where it says bids, and then you go from there. It tells you what to do.
Okay.
So what I was told is that the black businesses don't want to deal with Clark Construction. Well, if that's how you gonna get paid, you know what I mean? Like, and then
Are
again,
they managing you, Clark Construction, or
they manage the construction.
so are they getting? Are they like? Is it? Are they bumping head with black construction companies? Like, is
Again, I've
something
never
there?
heard that until I
Okay.
got that. I didn't know anything about that until I got that phone call.
Okay.
I haven't heard any complaints before
Okay.
until I got that phone call.
Okay.
And then when
so
I'm
this is
asking,
allegedly.
yes,
they,
and then when I'm
okay.
asking, I said, well, how many of them companies are black? None of them. Well, how am I, me,
Mhm.
you're on my phone talking to
Okay.
me as if
Okay.
I personally
Oh.
went and said, I don't want no
Oh.
black business to get. That's
Oh.
why I got so offended, and that's why I was sitting over here like restless in my seat. to
Right.
hear that
You look like you was about to jump off a riverboat
right,
and swim.
I was about to.
Please keep your hat on.
But that's why when you said this, allegedly they going to meet with this people, and it's like, wait a minute, you just jumped down my throat about how I voted. We walked everybody because he came to our meeting and said that he wasn't sure how to do it.
Mhm.
We went through the whole meeting, stopped the meeting, went in, link. Shouldn't be no question now.
Yeah,
And I got
I'm
one
hurt
more
right now.
question.
I'm so
Ah.
pissed with you.
Well, can I ask my
Go
question?
ahead. I'm just mad.
I got
with
one
you.
more that tacks onto the back end of this, and it's a short
damn,
one.
Okay.
I am
What
upset.
The
you
person
mad
who
at me
called
for,
you,
Mickey?
who's got you in this mood right now,
Mm-hmm.
is there a vested interest for them to have that bid changed?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he's. I heard that he used to have a demolition company, construction company. So,
Oh, I didn't know that.
so that was what. So maybe he knows more about demolition than I do. I ain't know. Cause I'm a teacher. I work in education. I don't know nothing about construction, demolition.
I mean, this is the Flint Community Schools, not Flint Community Demolition. I expect you to know about education.
Right. So I'm just saying. I'm getting text messages.
Well,
now can I ask my question?
So
Since he getting
Thank
text
you.
messages. So thank you, Trevor.
no, thank you.
This one little question I just want to know, because this all took place at Wednesday's open meeting, right?
yes, ma'am.
May I ask you, Mike? I'm
Mhm.
just talking to Mike.
Mhm.
Who was the members that raised concern about the bids? The board members,
It was the women.
the women. So the women must consist of Melanie,
Mickey Mac.
okay, Laura McIntosh, and Joyce McNeil.
And Claudia.
Claudia, okay, I forgot. Okay, yep.
No, this ain't Flint City Council, where half the time I can't tell where Worthing sits on the gender spectrum.
Mm.
I'm sorry. She looked like a man that day.
Who? Which one?
Worthing.
Oh, okay.
But all right, so
Okay.
go get back to that.
Okay.
I know you forgot that Claudia existed for a second.
Yes, I did. I was thinking. I'm sorry.
But- So the four ladies,
Women.
and question and this is a sidebar altogether. When you get elected to Flint Community Schools, do you get the title honorable?
No.
No. All right, so the four. Hey, I just had to ask.
Well,
The
you get
four.
on the city council, you get doctor.
I thought that was mayor. No. So the four ladies on council raised a question and raised a concern about the bid process, and it
was one that started the whole thing,
and then the rest agreed.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, they can't all share a brain. Everyone has their own individual brains. Someone says something and it might click for them. Okay. What was the actual
going off
direct
the air.
concern?
Was that the law?
We
The
going
state,
off there.
the state of Michigan does not require for full demos to have that statement or that clause in the
NDA,
contract.
or
Right. The family. It's called the familial statement or something.
All
like
right.
that.
Familial.
Now,
Familial.
which member was that? And B, why does it fucking matter?
Mm.
Because this is you guys showing transparency and honesty and no favor fucking tism.
And again, to me, the document specifically is for you not having a conflict of interest with a board member, or it's either a board member or someone that works in the district. At the end of the day, when we got people on the board that I'm just like, what are we doing?
Man,
The one thing that's keeping us transparent, y'all want to change.
Yeah, no. Like, I'm with you on this. Fuck
You
that.
want to take that
But
out.
you know what? You know what this kind of reminds me of, Mr. Clack? Like, they always, well, let's just say, for instance, that they might be trying to do a little something funny, and then when this all falls, you the president of the board,
Mm-hmm.
and they gonna want you to take the blame for it.
And I'm gonna say, go back to the meeting that you saw Wednesday, August 9th.
Okay,
Check my
okay,
voting record, because
okay.
check my questions, check what I
Okay.
said, because we went back and forth for an hour, if not longer, about this specific topic. And it's like even the people that were that were for Clark Construction were sitting there looking perplexed, like, what is going on?
When is the next
And-
school board meeting?
Wednesday.
This
and-
Wednesday?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit you with this.
Where?
When your guys' next audit comes out, there will be fucking minutes that people can check and see what Mr. Clack has done and said.
Did done and said. I love
Did
what
done and
that's
said.
that's all Trevor. When is the
What's up,
next
Mick?
when is the next what time is the meeting?
I want to say 6. I
And
could be.
where
It's
is
either
it
6
at?
or 6:30. ALA. Scott School.
Where's Scott School?
Across from the
That's
IMA,
right
right,
up here.
Oh, I
there.
thought that was closed. They was doing the parking lot.
No, it's open. Parking lot
Okay.
real good.
What did it
Smooth.
say? A10 News Media Group does need new studios and equipment. I'm just saying, Ashley Capital. Oh, we done messed that up. I done
And
fumbled that ball
I
already.
forgot about that. So after that,
I'm itching.
he got mad at me about the handicap spaces in the parking lots that just got done. I'm like,
But
what?
why he get mad at the handicap spaces? You just don't be
But
saying,
then the last thing I said, this is what made me upset.
Go ahead.
I said, well, sir, I live 4 blocks from Washington School on the same street, just across Robert T. Longway. When I'm cutting my grass, people stop me.
you got a 0 turn.
I don't. I got to push, and I paid for it
Out of your pocket.
out of my pocket.
There we go.
And I cut my neighbor's yard, the old lady next door. I cut her yard. Every time I cut my grass, I cut her grass
And
too.
you don't get a grant to cut other people's
No,
grass.
she don't give me. Sometimes she give me bottled water. She don't pay me. She don't do nothing. She,
Okay.
You know what? That's sweet.
You're
of her,
not
though,
saying because
bottled
I'm gonna
water.
need you to disclose that water.
yeah. I will put the water on my financial statements.
I'm sorry.
It's not core water. It's one of them little ones that come in the 24 pack that
Okay.
you put in the
All right.
Oh,
I just-
so it's not Flint water. She's not trying to poison you either.
No.
All right.
Sometimes she give me the lemon flavored.
Oh.
Oh, that's extra.
Damn.
That's extra. You quit talking. Quit talking.
Yeah,
we don't want you to
damned if
incriminate
do, damned if you
yourself.
don't now.
But it's like
Took too much water.
But I said, so what? Are you just calling me to nitpick? Because what would I have me specifically have to do with the lines in the parking lot, with the parking spaces? What did I have to do? Me personally have to do with these bids?
And what was his?
Oh shit.
All right, I'm gonna have to. What was his bitch fest about the
wrong?
fucking lines, dude? Like, I'm going to get my handicap placard this fucking month. I can walk just fine across that parking lot with a busted ass spine and fucked up vertebrae.
I don't get
So
it.
unless you're missing a goddamn leg, what is your issue with the fucking
What's
lines?
that mean?
Again, I didn't want to just put my whole
I know.
sorry.
issue out here like that,
But
but
I'm
it's
just-
Nasty.
No, that is legit because that was a legal and
Councilwoman
valid
Burns
fucking
talking
bid
about?
process.
What
Yes.
That was you guys going above and beyond. You aren't required to have that piece of paper. You are doing extra to make sure that you are fucking transparent and open to us as not just parents, not just residents of Flint, but the people who are helping pay your fucking bills. You are showing us that you are being open about it. You are not showing any extra favoritism that you don't fucking have to. And now you're getting bitched at about it and you're getting sabotaged about it. That kind of pisses me off. That's like saying, hey, I don't care. I don't care if you're trying to be open. I don't care if you're trying to do things the right way. Fuck you, do it my way.
or somebody I know is going to come back, rebid, and then we're going to get sued on the other end because these 4 companies that did things the right way
The first time.
the first time,
Mhm.
they completed their stuff in a timely fashion, all the documentation that was required, whether they wanted to or not, whether this one statement or clause or document was filled, they filled it out. And now the school district has to be put back.
Said I can't stand tight. Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
Listen.
I'm just laughing. Over
Sorry,
to
because
myself.
Tanya's calling us out for making fun
I'm
of
sorry.
her colleague.
Is she
But-
right? She on the
No, you were absolutely right.
We didn't say
because-
nobody's name because we can't
So
say
even-
nobody's name because y'all can't either.
Because they did the right shit. And now someone can just turn around and undercut them.
No.
I'm really disappointed. I'm not to cut you off, Trevor, because I know y'all right. But we could have used that money. I'm just telling you.
What
But
are
my-
you talking about? You still on.
I don't want it at all.
I don't either.
I don't want
Look.
nothing. Like Mama Quill said, I
I
don't cut
understand.
no lawnmowers, and the candy got too many calories. I'm good. I can't. How you gonna come on here? Me, Trevor, Clack, we trying to be transparent. Mickey, you know what I'm saying? And we giving it to the community raw.
I am being transparent.
And I don't want nobody
I'm
to
telling the community I'm gonna take the money.
and
As
we
transparent as I
Mickey
can be.
lying. He ain't because we wouldn't. Mickey lying.
Man,
But we not about
Mickey,
to
you
fell
had,
off for nothing.
I done fought about 1,000 flies.
He said
Mickey,
he tired of fighting flies.
you've had offers to buy you out before, and you shot them all the fuck down.
So
With
did.
real numbers.
Right. Mickey said he not doing no zero turn or no
They ain't
candy.
give
He,
no real numbers neither.
he want 10 million.
They gave a couple hundred and
Yeah, they sold our asses out
Well, I'm
for
asking
a
for
zero
more.
turn and some
they
some
ain't giving
Halloween
real
candy.
numbers neither.
Mrs. Daisy. That's exactly what I was alluding to. Set up for the school board,
Yeah.
and they got Clack as the president, and they trying to get him. What's up, Gina? I can't wait till you get on here today and tell the people your side of the story. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, can I say one more thing? Because this is Trevor's show. Look how he looking at me. So, Clack, you said you didn't know what you was, tell the people if somebody, they came back on you with this stuff. I got my council agenda, and I wrote down some notes the other day for some of the great speeches that were given. So one of the things you can tell the people, if this comes back on you is that let this be a learning experience. We won't do this again.
Yeah.
Okay. Another thing that you can say is that we're gonna pray about it this time.
All right, look.
Okay.
No, we're gonna stop right the fuck there for a minute. We're gonna pray about it this time. God don't help those who don't help themselves. God help your soul. You're gonna burn in hell.
Nah, I got something for you.
Oh,
This
you
this
got your mic on,
this in your
Reverend
chat.
Mickey?
This in your chat. It said the same.
I love my
person
chat.
Oh, this is Miss Councilwoman Tanya.
I love my
Brown.
chat.
She said the same person
Ranters.
was cutting lines and getting paid for it. Now, who is that, people?
Oh, that must be the okay. So
That's zero time.
the zero turn councilman, and
You
then
know,
they.
Habitat for Humanity is.
No, I don't think they pay. I thought he was getting. Well, who funds the Clean and Green program? 'Cause that's
Land
how-
Bank, don't it?
Land Bank.
Yeah, that's your buddy.
Look how he just looked at me. He just said it. So that's your buddy. That's your buddy. That's your buddy.
That's your good friend, no, pal. I mean, no, like
I can't stand you.
gonna pray on it. Gonna fucking pray on it. Sunday morning
He
Christians.
got my ass.
He did it for the community, for the third ward.
He said it.
remember
I
that.
told him. I said the
He
third
lobbied
ward
for
better
the
show
third
up for
ward.
him because he said this is for y'all. I did this for y'all.
So
Man.
this is my question. So I'm like what Brian Duke said. It said, is the council in the third ward using the lawnmower for personal use, gains, money,
Yeah.
or is he using for the community?
No. Look,
Is the lawnmower his?
lawnmower's not his.
Hmm?
That check that paid for the lawnmower that he's been using,
Mhm.
that actually says lawnmower on it, was for Habitat of
It's
Humanity.
Yeah, it's written out to Habitat.
So he's using that. He's picking up grants using that, and he's getting paid for the clean, green, ding a dong, ding ding.
Okay.
And he's also picking up political clout for it.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'm out here for my ward while your pockets are getting padded.
He's
while
been
your
doing
bank
that for
accounts are
years,
getting
though.
fatter.
He's been
Lord
cutting
have
grass up
mercy.
there at Jefferson School and at the park for years.
Lord have mercy.
How much money has he picked up off those grants, though?
Mm.
I don't know about none of
I
that.
tried
I'm
to
just
help
saying.
you
I know.
yesterday,
I know.
Quincy.
I
It
know
ain't
for a
looking
fact
good
that
on
he's
date
been
number
cutting
2.
grass for years, though. He was trying to take over Jefferson School, right?
Well, he gave us a
He said
history.
The lawnmower was given to Quincy Murphy.
He has a nonprofit. Oh Lord. 10 a.m.
I got a nonprofit
Saturday
too. Give me
morning.
some.
Y'all tune in to talk with what's
Hey, you think
talking with
Habitat will help
Tanya.
you pick
I'm
up
not
human
taking nothing.
trafficking?
Truth with Tanya,
I'm
talking with
just
Tanya. Tanya about to tell it.
Yeah.
Saturday at
goes
10 a.m. I
outside
can't
the
wait for that show.
political
Huh?
Oh, I'm talking. If it goes outside the political spectrum and Ashley Capital
Hey, Kevin.
helps you pick up, a couple 100,000, that picks up That stops a lot of the things that you're trying to
Well,
stop
you
with your
know what?
nonprofit. That might be cool.
That's a good ass question, Gina Luster.
Gina's good. Hey, yeah, Gina. Do you need me to bring up?
Gina said, "Who has the keys?"
Anybody that want to help.
Gina, let's put Gina's comment up there. Who has the keys? Who has the keys to the lawnmower?
Hell if I know.
Well, she the one cutting
I
the
don't
grass.
talk to none of city council no more.
But then,
None.
Look, remember Liddell said she threw the Halloween party
Come
for
on,
the
this
kids for
fan
free.
flyer. Oh, there we
For
go.
free? Now,
That ain't what
wait,
Gina said.
is that
Kids
for free,
$5.
or for not out of her pocket for free, or is that out of food stamps for free?
I ain't saying nothing. Y'all gonna have to tune in today at 5:30 when Miss Luster takes the middle seat at the table today, baby. Yes. She got something to say about that
See how
$5.
Dennis left him out there on the boat. No, I'm not open.
Oh shit. That's what
Yeah.
Dennis said.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Dennis said,
Look, we may have our problems with Dennis, but sometimes he's a based motherfucker. He, like, once in a blue moon, he says something that just rings with me, like, yeah, that's pretty fucking legit, bro. And he does have the balls to come on to 8:10 and talk with us, even though
I
half the
forgot
time
about
he's on the
food
far
stamp
side.
thing. That's why you said
yeah,
food stamps. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I've been reconciled with the neighbor.
I listened to that phone call.
I forgot
That
about
shit
the.
was.
Can we? Do y'all want to get the neighbor?
No, I'm just like, he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want to be messy. Bring the neighbor on. Maybe give her a voice.
Hey, if she
Well,
wants to come on and tell her side of this, I'll give her some time on my show. I don't do interviews, but fuck it, I'll do one for this.
Trevor said
Hey,
it
just
is
on
what it
another
is.
note, did y'all see Dewan having Hill Harper?
Okay, I'm
Did
having
y'all-
Hill Harper.
I just happened to see that. I didn't know.
Look, I'm looking for the Republican candidate in that race.
Right. We know shout out. We only shout out 18.
I wasn't shooting out anybody.
No, I don't,
Oh,
because I don't.
no,
we don't know
you
when
weren't
it
shooting out.
is.
Period.
No,
No,
I
not
wasn't
shooting.
shooting. I
Shouting.
wasn't shouting.
Wyntis
That's what
Paul is having Hill Harper.
Yeah, I'm
child.
sorry. I just
Produced by nothing other than 810 News Media.
Yeah, I
Group.
just happened to see I was tagged in something.
Oh
along
yeah.
with 98 other folks.
98.
You know, he tagged it.
Oh, I don't get tagged in shit no more unless
I
it's
don't
in
know.
Wyntis's group. I get tagged in some of the weirdest shit.
No, we're gonna have on Hill Harper
Okay.
and ask him some questions. He'll be live at the Beautify Studio in Grand Blanc.
Now, all right, you got your shameless self plug out.
Oh, okay, you know I'm gonna do that anyway. I mean,
Shameless.
Trevor already know how I am.
But
I don't like it one bit. Go ahead, Trevor.
Wednesday, the end of the show, you were in the comments. Can I come on? Can I come on?
Yes.
After we ended the cameras, my phone was ringing. Can I come on? You had something you wanted to talk about.
Yeah, I want to talk about the school board.
That was before the school board meeting. School board meeting was Wednesday
You
night.
said something about Swartz Creek.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I was trying to let you introduce your own
Okay.
damn topic.
I
But all
forgot
right.
about that. So the aunt to the young man reached out to me on Facebook, and she wanted to thank myself along with A10 News Media Group for bringing light to that situation.
You're welcome.
And what happened was it was a black teenager who just graduated from Swartz Creek High School.
Yeah, I did done seen that video.
Okay, you seen it?
I did done seen it.
I have the first video that they had took down. She sent me that one as well.
Oh,
and
is this where that crazy lady was swinging?
Yep, this is the one where she was swinging on him, and
She punched him.
she was hitting.
laid
She was
hands.
hitting. I don't know who she hit because I couldn't tell from the video, but she hit one of them.
One of
Oh.
the
And
children's
running
programs.
down the street barefoot, and it was crazy.
See, that's when when people say that white women are scared of black men, I don't believe that.
I don't believe that either. I don't.
I'm
believe
still
it
trying
either.
to figure out how white women are minorities.
Oh, you got me stubbed on that one right there, buddy.
I mean, God, Bill Burr.
Yes,
says it
Gina,
the
that's one
fucking
of the
best.
questions we want to know. I want to know what he has to do with that law. Okay, go ahead.
Bill Burr says it the best.
Got to get them on first.
White folks have done some shit in the past. There is no fucking denying that. But then white women take their
Yes, Gina.
their Ugg boots and step over that line and then say that no, I'm now a minority too. Like, no, you're gonna get over here, and when I'm getting yelled at, you're getting yelled at too. All right. I'm still trying to fucking understand this. Like,
I don't believe the whole I'm gonna just give a few examples.
Mhm.
Councilwoman Burns. The lady stood up over her twice.
I love Councilwoman
Eva
Burns.
Worthing from the 9th Ward.
Right.
Sees I'm looking at you.
The same
Eva
person.
Or Evan, I still can't figure it out.
The same person was at a meeting that stood up over you the other day. Am I correct?
Wait.
No. Okay.
Wait.
Okay. Now this is just local. Then if you go down to Montgomery, Alabama, there was a lot of people. There was white women out there that were swinging. You can go to Rosewood, Emmett Till, even Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yes, I don't condone violence, nor do I promote it, nor to anyone at this table. He's just stating what happened.
Yeah, I'm just saying that of all these different examples, that white women ain't scared of black folks.
And that's what I said the other day. That's my problem with the stuff that they do on council. When Councilwoman Burns or Mays or Councilwoman Winfrey Carter tries to say, y'all need to do something about this because she's getting out of hand. The majority of council won't do anything, and this is going to keep escalating.
No, it ain't. So, no, look?
It'll escalate until she's on her back napping, and then her sleep apnea kicks in.
I was gonna say because it's only gonna be a matter of time before that North Side come up out of Councilwoman Burns or Councilwoman Winfrey Carter. That Fifth Ward come up out of Councilwoman Winfrey Carter. She gonna wish she hadn't got up out that chair.
Yeah, but those are two very classy ladies.
I know
I'm
it
sure
is.
They are going to
I'm
keep
not,
their
and
composure.
I'm sorry, Councilwoman Burns. I wasn't.
We love you.
I'm here to clean up.
Yeah, but I'm saying you see what they did to Dr. Green.
Yep.
Man, don't bring up my homegirl Danielle. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I feel you. I feel you on that, but I get angry.
So that's why that's what I'm saying.
I get angry.
What Kevin Hart say?
Right.
And I'm going to say Wyntis just accidentally lied. Accidentally. She said no one here at this table promotes or endorses violence. That's wrong. It's demonstrably wrong. You can look through my comments on Flint City Council meetings and say I want people to go in the parking lot with 8-ounce gloves. That's me endorsing violence. Well, let's not get caught up with the fact
Media
check.
Group.
There we go. Mickey's innocent.
Not 810 News Media Group. The platform we
go.
Those are the opinions of Trevor Berryhill himself.
That is my opinion.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like I said, I didn't want a fact checker to come back and go, no, right here, Trevor said they can knock each other the fuck out.
Tony.
What's Tony say?
We still trying to figure it out.
Is Hill Harper coming to the A10 studios
elsewhere?
Somewhere else?
Oh, y'all throwing shade today.
No, Hill Harper will not be here in this A10 studio. We will be at another location with A10 News Media Group.
So let's continue on with the Swartz Creek because we got lost.
Well, he said Tony, so I had to read what Tony said.
That was me that did that because I just got off into because you said she chased him down the street, no shoes, no socks, and was hitting on him. That
and
don't
then
say
you came back up with
that.
Okay, we
that
went
don't
on
say
you
you scared though.
Right.
That don't say you are fearing for your life. That's saying I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm chasing your car.
That's saying if you lay hands on me, I'm getting thrown in prison and suing you.
That's also saying I know more than likely you being a young man out here in Swartz Creek, you ain't gonna hit this woman. You ain't gonna hit this white woman. I'm gonna do what I want to do to you, and you gonna take it. And then when it comes back, I'm gonna play the.
I don't know what happened. Right.
Yeah, of course you don't know what happened because she's swinging on a young man.
I came down to talk to him, and he just hit me out of nowhere. Guess who going to jail?
Yeah,
he going to jail.
Yeah.
But she won't know what happened when she wakes up. Like, holy shit, I'm concussed.
If she cries, if she cries, they throwing him under the jail.
Right. And that's true. That's how it happened.
To a show. Gina Lester wants to do a show with you.
Gina already knows she got to do is call me.
This is her calling, basically.
This is call me, Gina. Yeah, but yeah, we can't, Gina. I ain't tripping.
All right, so let's continue on. What more has happened in this story that we didn't know about that this nice lady has enlightened you on?
I don't know. I was the young man was actually he's not I think he just turned 18. So I don't know.
That's still a young man. You're a young man.
Yeah, but I'm saying
25.
he's not a minor anymore. You see what I'm saying? Juvenile minor. But I was gonna get him on the show, but he's gone away to some type of training at his college. And I've talked to several people, black and white, teachers at Swartz Creek, and they said that this young man is like
not that guy.
the best. He's like the student that you want.
The
like
student.
the student.
Yeah.
The student. It's not one of those, oh, okay, well, he's the student.
So he is a polite young man.
The politest.
Minds the P's and
right.
Q's. He is everything you want to be. And then this crazy psycho bitch. Shit.
This is Trevor's rant. Excessive language will be used. Don't play
This
the
crazy
show
psycho
in
bitch
front of your
comes carrying
children.
off down the block because the driver of the car, which wasn't even this young man, he's just a passenger. He's along for the ride. Is going 25 and a 25. Well, apparently is 25 and a quarter, and that quarter flipped her the fuck off. Right? She jumps out, and the first person that her tiny little fucking numbnut brain goes to is, there's a black person there. Let me yell at him.
Maybe
and
they
then
were
use
listening to Pooh
that
Shiesty or somebody.
that one
Shit
fucking
like
word that no person should ever fucking use.
What?
She said that too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
she
then,
said the big N.
Oh man.
like, I'm not even gonna allude
No,
to
no,
it with
no,
a letter. I'm not even gonna
Okay,
allude to it with a letter.
okay.
That one word that no one should ever fucking use.
Right.
They got
Right.
used.
Now
And
look,
then
And then asked her at the
yeah,
end.
he asked her, your kids say that?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yes, they do. That's on the
And
video.
then she, God, what is that called? Tone changing or some shit like that. She put an inflection on it.
Hell yeah.
oh, that's the
Yeah.
Hell yeah. She had her Marlboro shirt on that said problem at the bottom.
I mean, that's something I'd wear. Let's be fucking real here.
I
That
can't
is-
with you. I just
That is some country boy
this
bullshit.
show
That is
just
me.
lets me breathe.
so
I
I'm just
can't
gonna
with
say
Trevor.
Swartz Creek. And you know, I used to live in Swartz Creek some years ago.
Keyword used to.
Used to. Used to. The last I have this is I'm babbling right now, but I whooped somebody ass in Swartz Creek too for calling me the N-word. Well, he not say two. I whooped his ass. You can call me like he got away with the N-word. But what you're not gonna do is call
Try
me a boy.
this in
called
a
me a
small
boy.
town.
Oh,
No, it
shit.
got done in a small town. It got done in a small town. Like, I'm not playing that shit. Like, excuse me, y'all, but you're not finna call me no nigger and no boy.
Ah!
That's the end of the show.
Try
And
this
we are
in a
demonetized
small
already.
town.
Sorry.
See how far you get
no,
down.
But it was the hard ER, though.
The ER.
The hard ER. Like,
Oh, so he was growling at the end of it.
wait a minute now.
He was frothing at the mouth.
Wait a minute. Before you push that end button, we got to let everybody know. Before Trevor closes out, 5:30 today. You do not want to miss Sister Circle. Like I said, Gina Luster will be taking that middle chair where Trevor is sitting to tell her story of the $5 gate. That's the
$5 gate.
$5 gate. Yeah.
That gate is cheap as shit.
Well, Liddell said that they weren't taking in money, and Gina got up there and said, y'all, we charged them people $5 that came to that haunted trail, and then so Liddell
Actually,
got
yeah, I
mad
paid
and
that
said,
shit.
well, your
Flyers
daughter
and-
got some of that money, and Gina said, well, she should have.
should.
She worked, and so Gina's coming to talk about $5 gate.
All right. So let's
Sorry,
surmise. We've had some shit.
I'm sorry, man, for messing up the show. Look, we
No,
got
it's
52,
fine.
53 viewers up there. Look at that.
All we're gonna do is we're just gonna spray paint me out of it. I'm not gonna be here. I'm just gonna be some random fucking voice. It should be fine at that point. That way, no one can say I done did it. But no,
Done did it.
Done did it. You done did it.
I didn't did it.
Oh, there go a fly right there. I just want to swat it.
Oh wait, on my face, that's not fly.
No.
Please,
You-
family, help us because we need things.
The
to
flies
kill.
are our friends now. Come down on my finger, fly.
You had that fucking dazed and confused look in your eye. No.
There's a lot of comments coming through real quick.
I know. I can't keep up with the
I'm really
comments no
upset
more.
with y'all right now.
It's
I
my
didn't
fault,
fucking
man.
do
I'm
it.
sorry.
I
man.
done worked hard to put this together for us, and this the thanks I get.
No, we appreciate
you.
everything that you did
just
for us
checking,
here,
I'm just
Mickey.
checking.
We appreciate. Shout out to ATN News Media Group and the greatest
producer.
producer in the world, Mickey Jordan.
All right, so
I
We-
wish
we-
you
we've
light
gone
that
to-
damn cigar instead of just
I
sitting
was
there
gonna
with
go
it.
get mine out the
you
car.
get angry when I smoke inside.
No, I get angry when you smoke Marlboros inside, not the cigar. Marlboros.
Hey,
You know, my
I got
kids
that-
be
I
like,
got
"Mama,
that
you
$20
smell like
cigar
Mr.
outside.
Trevor."
Light it up.
On the
I'm gonna
Marlboro.
smoke it till it burn my my knuckles. I'm gonna smoke out that cigar.
Clack gotta get
Shout out to
here.
the cigar, King Cigar Lounge too. I want to give them a shout out to.
Okay. They supplied y'all with the
No,
cigars.
I bought the cigar.
I get my shit on Miller Road. I'm a cheap little bitch. This is like $8.99.
And I hope the cigar do some advertising.
Yeah, advertising. Listen, that's all legal. Advertise with A10 News Media Group. We got the viewers. We got the platform. If you want people to learn about your business, holla at us.
The only one was gonna take some money anyway. So
I mean, we're looking to take money. We're just looking to do it the right way.
That's it. We're not going to jail. Nope.
We're not looking to sell out our
jail. I'm not. You ain't finna make no bad news articles about Clack. You ain't finna go on there. No, Clack ain't doing it.
Nope.
So
let's try this in a small town. Marlboro.
Let's summarize before somehow we get in more trouble one way or another.
Cowboy killers.
Oh, that's fine because I'm not a cowboy. You see a horse in that parking lot, I'm gonna live forever.
Look at him! Ooh, he got you. He panned.
I'm gonna live forever.
He got me.
No, surmising, man. We got some problems here. We got corruption that's unapologetic about it. They're gonna prey on it. Can someone just snap a mousetrap on their fingers when they clasp their hands? Because God ain't doing it for us. Right. But I'd like everyone to track it down and take a look on Melissa's page if you can about those fights. Those aren't even fights.
Melissa who? Our Melissa?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her. Oh, you weren't here at the beginning of the show. I'll explain it later. Or you can just catch the rerun. Okay. Everyone watch reruns, please. And try to start putting some sort of pressure on the police department here. Because, like I said, it's not the grunt cops that are ignoring the problems. The grunt cops are doing the best they can, going where they're directed, doing what they can. It's the ones that decide where the grunt cops go. I love my fellow grunts, and they're not being used adequately, and we're all having our asses hung out to dry. It's kind of pissing me off. Actually, it's not even kind of pissing me off. It just pisses me off. Fuck you. I think we went over so much today.
I think I'm gonna get a couple phone calls.
Oh yeah, you are.
Yeah, we are about to get cussed out. We already know.
You've got your emotional support friend here. Give me a call if you need to talk about it. I exist. I think that's gonna pull us out. Make sure you tune in tonight for Sister Circle. Miss Gina, let me know if you need another bottle of wine. I'll bring one in for you.
Hey, I'm just saying to Ashley Capital. You can donate to 810. See, y'all playing. I'm trying to get us some real help because we need a budget. You know, I'm sick of this shit now. I'm telling y'all. Bees, flies, and
bees, flies. We fighting a lot of we fighting a lot of stuff over here.
We should be better.
Mickey said he's sick of this shit.
Help us.
I mean, put in that Cash App real quick.
Do it the right way.
Do it the right way.
Because I will tell. Shit, I ain't going to jail at this age.
That's why I ain't taking no money because Mickey gonna get Wyntis took it.
It was President Clack. It was him. What he do? He's the real president operation.
Right. It was him. Michael Clack. Michael Clack. I'm just a member of the school board, but he's the one.
No, Mama Quill and all y'all who do contribute. Believe me, I'm just talking junk. Y'all are the best. Yes. You know, I just had to play like we want to sell out. I couldn't sell out. I wouldn't sell out. I wouldn't care if we was out in the street broadcast. I'll find a way if we got to steal the internet.
Right.
I'll be honest with you. That's true. If Mickey were to sell out, I'd walk away, but he could afford like 80 of me. He could have an entire army of me.
If he sold out, he could afford 80 of you because it would have to be for a lot.
I'm a cheap bitch.
We just can't.
I'm just saying, you know when we take the money, if I would never take it, the whole world. 12 would be reporting on that. That's what the news would be. You ain't got to worry about it.
They can't wait to get something on us anyway.
President Clack set it up, and Trevor, he was the
pickup man.
Picking it up. And Wyntis was doing this, and Nick was recording.
Get off. Trevor, but he don't be.
Oh yeah, Trevor gonna be getting off. Yeah,
I'm gonna be like,
Trevor's the hired muscle.
Oh, well, we're gonna be like this, Clack. He did it. He's the president of 810.
Y'all gonna see me playing Nino. This bigger than me.
Let's get out of here before someone takes us seriously, right? So, if you're a friend of the show, we love you very much. If you're a friend of the platform, we love you even more. If you
Lino said it was
if you're a hater,
in the
go
back.
fuck yourself. No one loves you. Click off.
Peace.
All right, man. Thanks for tuning in.